Hello everyone, today I thought I'd make a video talking about this Ragnarok character here that released in the recent story, the God of Light Baldr, I think his name is. I'm not really sure myself how to pronounce it, but that's what I think it is. But when will he release? So he has a full moveset. What I mean by that is he has 3 skills of each, and he has an ultimate, and all of them have artwork. If they all have artwork, that means the character is most likely going to come out. A good example of the characters that is not ready to come out is Fenrir, who still has the default like debuff looking skill thing that you see on bosses that don't have pictures, and his ultimate is not really an ultimate. But he has a full set, which makes me feel like he will come out soon. But when is a different problem. I do think he will probably end up releasing next year, early next year sometime. He is an unknown. I do believe he may release maybe February, because I'm not sure, either February or January, because of course we have New Year, and New Year is either the end of 7DS and that's it, or it's the start of 4 Nights. If it's the start of 4 Nights, which I don't think it will be, then yeah, we could see it in January, but if not, I do think 4 Nights will be in January, and then February we'll have a Ragnarok or a Catastrophe. We are sort of due for a Catastrophe update. It's nearly been a whole year. I'm pretty sure whatever Roxy came out in March. So it's been 7 months, knowing Grand Cross, they'll probably leave it close to a year. And with the current banners being really packed out, what I mean by that is we pretty much know most of the banners until the end of the year now. The only things we don't know is what they are. We know, so we know we're getting a collab next. We then know we're getting a banner, which we don't know who it is. We're then getting a festival, then probably in a late or a Hawk and Oslo, because those two are leaked, and then another festival, and then of course a Christmas character as well at some point. But what that tells us is there is only one gap for a character, and I think if they were to release him, they're going to release him with a live stream, with all of those fancy things they like to normally do. Anyway, let's just get into his skills. He does have the exact same stance as Nalfmi, as you can see here. This is his stance. This reason I brought Nalfmi as well. Nalfmi isn't currently in that stance, but they do share the same sort of standing animation. They also share the same stance animation as well. I will get a level 2 stance animation for Nalfmi so you can see it for 2 turns, and then we can compare the two. But yeah, they do share the same stance animations. Which I guess is just an easier way to save time developing animations, which of course I don't blame them. That's attack skill. It's cool, it is a flood skill. I do think it might get changed on release. It's the same stance as Nalfmi's. It's not the same effect, nowhere near the same effect. Like his is a counter, but it's the same sort of like holding animation. As you can see here, then if I actually you can't even, actually you can if Nalfmi is going to be attacked. We'll just do this, just so you can see it. Let's put animations on. But look, he holds it the same way Nalfmi holds it. You can't see his very well because his is like really like lit up, but it's the same holding animation. And we have Fenrir's ult, yay, which is absolutely nothing. Anyway, I will look at his ult. I think I've seen it once. It sort of looks like Saber's attack from Fate. This is remove buffs. I'll remove buffs, why not? And then I'll do this. It doesn't really matter. But I do think that he will release... Oh god, please don't kill. Please lifesteal. He hasn't got any lifesteal, okay. I do think he's going to release early next year sometime. If he is a taunt character, I'm not going to lie, unknowns do need a good taunt character, so it would kind of make sense. Yeah, this ult does look very sick. His AoE as well, which is pretty cool. I don't know what the effect is on it, though. Is it Pierce? Maybe it's a Pierce ult? Because it didn't crit. Means it's probably not Sever or Spike, because then he would have had higher crit chance. Quell. Oh, so it's the same with Queen Diane's ult. Oh, but it's definitely not as strong as Queen Diane's though. I know this is only like technically 1/6, and the Quell will actually be like 5% at like 1/6 for a normal one, but it's 6/6 that might actually do decent damage. He has red, which is sort of the standard thing for unknown characters these days. I'll just pop these to kill. Actually, no, I want to see what Fenrir's ult looks like. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have like a proper ult animation. Oh, he does. Very underwhelming. But I do believe Baldr will come out start next year sometime, because they are definitely more frequent with Ragnarok. So what I mean by that is we had Red Freya start of this year, then we had Tyr, which was like, was it before or after Demon King? It was before Demon King, so it was just after Barn, which was, that means around June, July time, and then of course we've got this Ragnarok Festival. I do think they might put Ragnarok a little bit on the back burner, because they said it's not got long left until it's finished, so they're of course going to want to milk all the seasonal characters they can out of it. So what they might do is start bringing out the catastrophe story, because we've only had one chapter since its release back in, I want to say, March last year. Yes, it was March, because then April we had the collab. So yeah, so it's been a very long time since catastrophes. I do think we'll end up getting more catastrophes. But Baldr, I reckon, will come out very soon. He does have all the artwork for his animations, which is good. He's also got, you know, a full set of cards from silver to gold, which is good. I'm not sure he's got close-ups. He might actually have close-ups as well. Actually, I might check that now. So the plan is now is we want to get a level 2 skill, and then see if he's got like a close-up. He's got a level 2 skill. Got level 2 taunt. Okay, cool. So this will show us if he's got a close-ups or not. If he has close-ups already, that's a very good sign. I'll just use all these skills, they're not going to do much. Yeah, Fenrir's animations are really underwhelming. I'm not sure if he'll even get a character in the end. He might get one, but that'll have to be like very end of the story. Anyway, let's see if he's got close-ups or not. Level 1 skill. So he's got close-up animations, which is good. Does he have a level 3? It's really he got level 3. Oh my god! It's really hard for a thing to get a level 3. He got level 3. Okay, cool. Let's do this. So he got level 3 attack skill. So if it's like a close-up skill, that means he's got a full set of animations and everything, which is really good. So it's the level 2. Yep, he has a full set of animations. Like close-ups, everything. Yeah. He is like ready to be released. If they gave him a passive tomorrow, they could release him tomorrow. That's how ready he seems to be. They might give him a grace, like a sort of like what Tyr has here. But apart from that, all they got to do is give him a passive, and then he's got a full set. He's already got his animations done. He's already got artwork for his animations. He's got a cool ult. The ult's got an effect that would actually be half decent, because he's a stance-based character and he gives himself 3 buffs whenever he uses a stance. So it's all like Queen Diane's. So overall, he is pretty ready to go, and I think it's just a matter of when Netmob will want to release him over until he's finished. He probably will end up getting a few tweaks here and there, because that's what they like to do. For example, Freya's single target skill, that is currently Red Freya's single target skill that we had today, was an AoE in the story. So they might change up a few things like that, but overall I reckon he'll stay the same. All they've got to do is probably just change the skills maybe a little bit to how they want it, give him a passive, maybe give him the grace or whatever the hell it's called that Tyr has, and then he's ready to go. He might be a cool character, because Unknown does need taunts. The only taunt character I can really think of are passive taunt characters, which are Tyr, you then have Ghislaine, Green Freya, and the only other taunt character I can actually think of is Blue Rimuru, which is not a taunt character. You'll probably get one shot, because he is not built very well. But anyway, thank you for watching the video. I'll see you guys next one. Goodbye.